I guess since I've actually pressed record now, I'm a little fucking nervous. I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do this. I literally have a fucking tablet in front of me right now. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to your favorite broke bitches channel. If you want to learn how I gained 60 pounds after I graduated high school and why I hate my body, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I guess that I should start with the reason that I'm even making this video in general. So basically, if you watched my last vlog, if you didn't, I'll put a card somewhere on the screen. But if you did, you'll know that in that vlog that I said that I no longer wanted to be like a beauty channel because honestly, I don't think that avenue is working for me. I'm not even that good at makeup. I don't know, it's not something that I'm really passionate about anymore. Like, I love makeup just the same, like, don't get me wrong, but like, it's not what I want to make videos about anymore. I think I want to be more of like a lifestyle like channel, not even like a lifestyle channel. Like, I think I just want to get in front of the camera and talk shit about whatever it is that I want to talk about, you know, things that I want to talk about. So that's why I'm making this video. I wanted this to be my first video because it's one of the biggest issues that I have in my life, period. Huge as fucking like dark clouds over my head at all times. So that's why I wanted this to be the first like video where I really just sit in front of the camera and just talk. So this will start like from the beginning, like where my body issues even stemmed from. So it started when I was in the 9th grade. I'm gonna insert pictures as I'm talking so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. So it started in the 9th grade. Now my entire time throughout high school, I was a fucking twig. Like, I was a twig. Like, I was skinny, and I didn't know that I was as skinny as I was, but I was really skinny. And I went to school with like a lot of pretty skinny, light skinned and beautiful curly haired ass girls. Now, confession, I know I'm not the only one who thinks this, but I like to surround myself with pretty people. Like, I like to surround myself with pretty girls and pretty boys, which is probably why I have image issues in the first fucking place. What's funny is I like to surround myself with pretty people, but like, they're also very intimidating to me. So I would see like all of these pretty light-skinned girls and they had like beautiful curly hair and they were so skinny and and like, I don't know, like, I wanted to look like them so bad. Like, I wanted to be pretty and I wanted to be light skinned and I wanted to have long curly hair and I wanted to be like super skinny. What's funny is now that I look back at it, I was already skinny, I was already light skinned, like, I already had curly hair, I was just getting relaxers, so it was straight. But like, I was already that girl, but in my brain, like, I didn't think I was her. So freshman year is where it started. At that age is when you're like just finally like coming into your body. Like, once you're a freshman, like, you're coming into the person that you're gonna be for like a very long time because you learn so many things in high school. That time as well, like, social media was just popping. Like, Facebook was like, you know, everybody was like on Facebook and shit and like posting pictures. I would just see pictures of like all these girls I went to school with and I would just be like, damn, like, I'm not as pretty as them. Like, I don't look that cute. Like, I'm not that skinny. I just kept comparing myself to them and I didn't look like them, or in my head I didn't think that I looked like them. So like, that's kind of where it all started. 4 years that I was in high school, I was super skinny. But the entire time I thought I was so fat. I thought I was like fucking huge. Like, I would look at myself in the mirror. I remember being like 16 or 17 years old. I was probably on my period. Like, I was having a fucking horrible day. And like, I looked in the mirror. I had got naked because I was like about to get in the shower. And like, I had looked in the mirror and I was just like, ew. And like, I just started crying. So I was like, bro, like, you're fat, like, you're disgusting. Like, you go to school with all these pretty ass girls, your friends are pretty, and like, you're fucking fat, like, you're gross. I literally said that shit out loud in the mirror, like, dead ass, no joke. Now we're gonna get into where I actually started gaining the weight that I gained. So when I graduated high school, I got my first job at a soul food restaurant. My friend that I went to school with, his name was Edward. He got me this job. He is the bomb. I worked there for, I want to say like 7 or 8 months. And it was like a cool job. It was minimum wage, $7.25. It was my first job. I thought I was making big bank. I worked full time because I hadn't started college yet. So I thought I was getting money, okay? Getting a little bread. I don't even know what I spent this money on. Like, I spent this money probably on the food, going to the movies, like buying dumb shit online. Like, I don't even know what the fuck I spent this money on. But that's beside the point. So when I started working at this restaurant, like, it was soul food. And like, I love food. Like, if you gonna lie and say you don't love food, bro, you love you some food. Like, I love food. And I'm from the South, you know, Texas, southern region of the United States. We like food down here. The whole time I worked at this soul food restaurant, I was exposed to like the worst fattening fucking food you can think of. I'm talking like greens, fried chicken, baked chicken, turkey legs, cornbread, macaroni and cheese, everything. Like literally pork bones, ribs, brisket, fucking peach cobbler. That used to be the death of me, bro. Peach cobbler, bro. You can hang it up. That shit was the fucking death of me. Like, fucking peach cobbler. And at the time, like, I didn't know nothing about, like, metabolisms and, like, growing up and, like, that shit changing as you get older. Like, nobody informed your girl. I'm like, whatever, like, fuck, I can eat what the fuck I want to eat. I'm already a fucking fat ass bitch. I can eat what I want. So every day we got lunch, and for your lunch, you could make, like, yourself a plate from work and then sit and eat your lunch. Then you also, since we got half off of all the food, I can make myself a plate of food, take that shit home for dinner, because I got all my food half off. So this entire 7-8 months I worked there, I ate the food every day because literally you got it for lunch. It was no reason for you to go buy fucking food because you work at a place that sells food and you get a plate for free. So I worked there. I ate the food the whole time I was there, and like it really got excessive. So the weight that I gained wasn't too bad. I'll insert some pictures here. At this point, I was still kind of skinny. Like I was getting a little thick. Like I was getting like a little cute thick. Like I was getting a little booty. You feel me? Like I was getting cute. I had got my first tattoos. I got my belly pierced twice. Like I was still like really cute. I was still skinny. I was still cute, whatever. But like I knew I was gaining weight because like the clothes that I could fit in high school, they weren't fitting anymore. Like my jeans and shit like were starting to get a little tight, like It was so conflicting because on one side, like I wanted to be super skinny and super cute, and then on one side, like you would see all these cute thick girls on social media and you're like, damn, like I want to be thick, but like damn, I kind of want to be skinny, but like damn, like I don't know. So yeah, so it was like I was kind of like teeter-tottering, but like I was definitely gaining weight though because I had to like buy new clothes and everything. So I ended up quitting that job because I wanted more money. Like it was getting to the point where like, okay, $7.25, I'm not gonna cut it. And then I started college, so I was working less hours because I was going to community college. I was going to Lone Star, so like I wasn't making as much money, and like I was over it. So I got another job. I started working at Burlington. Around this time is when I met my current boyfriend. I met him when I was going to Lone Star when I was in college. Everybody knows, like, when you get a new little boo, like, y'all get happy. Like, he want to take you out to eat. He want to buy you all this food. He want to fill you up, make you happy. If you want McDonald's, he'll take you to get McDonald's. And then he had shown me, like, this amazing Chinese place that was on the side of town that we lived on at the time. And we would eat there, like, 2 or 3 times a week. Like he would get food from there and we would eat it like 2 or 3 times a week, sit on the couch, watch TV, chop it up. So this was like the second phase of me gaining like hella weight. I put on so much weight when we first got together. We were eating out all the time because it was fresh. It was like fresh love, you know what I mean? So like we was always going on dates, always going to restaurants, always going to the movies, always getting fucking Chinese food, always having movie nights, like buying snacks, like we was like tripping. Like we were eating hella food, even more weight, and like I could tell that I was gaining even more weight because the crop tops and shit that I was wearing in college weren't like fitting no more. Like my tights weren't fitting. I'll insert a couple pictures from when I was in college. I was still small, like looking at the pictures, but like I could tell like I was getting bigger. Like my jeans and shit, my shorts and shit, like were starting not to fit as cute as they did before. So like the third and final step that really pushed me over the edge, and like I really started like gaining a lot of weight, and like I started gaining it really, really fast, is when I've gotten kicked out of my mom's house twice because I'm like fucking stupid. That's a whole nother video. But the second time I got kicked out of her house was really bad. Like I got into a really, really bad fight. I damn near thought we was never gonna speak to each other again. I didn't know at the time, but I started comfort eating. It was like bad. Like I would get sad and I would like call my boyfriend and we would go get fucking McDonald's, or we would go get fucking Popeyes, go to like a Chinese food restaurant because I love Chinese food. Now I can't even stomach Chinese food. The smell of the grease, like I can't fuck with it. But we would go get like Chinese food, and like I would just be sad. Like I would be eating and crying in this man's car. Like I would be sad as shit. When she kicked me out, I started living with my mom's friend, who's like kind of my aunt, but she's kind of not my aunt. And like that whole ordeal was fucking horrible. Then I went to go live with my grandma, and that shit didn't work out at all. And then I ended up being homeless for like 4 or 5 months. So of course, when I was fucking homeless, me and him were living in his car. That's also a whole nother video. But we were living in his car, and like we didn't have time to like eat healthy or eat right, and like we were fucking sleeping in the car. I was going to work. And then the only thing that I could afford from my job was fucking like McDonald's. So like every morning we would get up from sleeping in his car, go get McDonald's. I would go to work. I would work all fucking day. I wouldn't eat. We would get off. We'd go get McDonald's again. Then we'd find a place to sleep and we go to sleep. So basically for like 5 months, I literally ate like McDonald's like damn near every day because that's all I could afford. Until I got paid for my job, and then we would get like good food. But like even the good food that we wanted was like not good for you. And once I had like got a better job and like started looking for an apartment and stuff, I was like, man, I think I'm gonna get in the gym. And like I had a gym membership, and my first day in the gym, I was like, I'm gonna weigh myself. While I was in high school, I weighed, I think like 115 pounds maybe. I hadn't weighed myself the whole year I was out of high school because like I had no reason to. So I weighed myself and the scale said 168. I literally didn't know what to think. I knew that I had gained weight when I was in school, and I'm gonna insert like a side-by-side picture. I knew that I had gained weight. Like it was fucking obvious, duh, I gained weight. Like everybody gains weight when they get out of school. I didn't realize how much weight I had really gained. I was like, fuck, Taylor, you're 168 pounds. Like, bitch, you used to weigh 115 pounds. Like, you used to be a twig, and you thought you were fat, and now you're actually fucking fat. Oh. Weighing myself that day, like, it really hurt. Because I was like, I had just come to the realization, like, you're, like, you have really, like, fucking, really, you're really big now. Like, you're actually, like, fat. Shortly after I weighed myself, really, like, disheartening shit would happen. So, like, I would post pictures on Snapchat for, like, whatever fucking reason. I would think, like, oh, I look cute. I would get DMs on Snapchat all day of people asking me whether or not I was pregnant. People would DM me all the fucking time asking me whether or not I was pregnant. Is my stomach that fucking big? Like, is it that obvious that I'm a fat fucking fuck? Like, is it that obvious? Like, that shit would make me cry. Because I'd be like, dude, like, you're really asking me, am I pregnant right now? And I'm not fucking pregnant. I just gained a fuck ton of weight. Like, I'm not pregnant. I would see people that I went to school with and, like, out and about. And they would be like, damn, like, I'm sorry for asking you if you were pregnant. Like, but you've really gained a lot of weight since school. So, like, I wasn't sure. Then this girl that I went to school with, I had posted a picture of myself on Snapchat again. She was like, man, you've gained a lot of weight since school. And I was like, I know. She was like, you gotta go to the gym, girl. You gotta work that out. And she was like, you still cute though, but like, you really gained a lot of weight. Like, you gotta go work out and get like super cute like you were in school. I didn't even respond. I didn't respond because like I didn't know what to say. Like I knew that personally in my heart, like, you know, like I've gained a lot of weight, like I need to work out, I need to chill, I need to eat better. But like hearing somebody say that shit to you in the rudest fucking way possible, like I didn't even respond. Like I just blocked her on Snapchat because like I was just like, damn, like that shit really hurt my feelings. Like I was genuinely disgusted with myself. So fast forward to now, I just got over some serious depression. That's a whole nother video. During that depression, I like stopped eating. Like I didn't eat for 3 days. Like I basically fasted by accident. I just drank a lot of water, drank a bunch of tea, drank like Gatorade and shit whenever I felt hungry, but I didn't eat. And now as bad as depression is, after I got over it, I kind of felt cleansed, if that makes sense. I felt like I had like cleansed and got rid of all the shit that I had not only been feeling internally but externally, like all of the bad food that I had been eating. Like, cause I live right down the street from a Jack in the Box, and like just 2 weeks ago, if I got hungry, I got up, I walked to Jack in the Box, and I came back home because the shit was cheap and like whatever. After I went through that depression period and I didn't eat for 3 days, I just drank fucking water and tea and Gatorade. I tried to go walk to Jack in the Box and finally eat because I hadn't eaten, and the smell of the grease made me want to throw up. So depression's bad, but like in this case it kind of helped. As of right now, I have gone on a cleanse, not the depression cleanse, but I've gone on like a real cleanse. I went and got some groceries. I got only healthy groceries. I've been going on a fruit water cleanse. I've been drinking fruit water every day for like the past 5 days. I'm going to go get a gym membership on Wednesday. Now this video is not to say like, oh, if you weigh 168 pounds, if you weigh fucking 268 pounds, like you're a fucking fat bitch, like go work out. Like this video is not to say that. This video is just my personal experience of feeling bad about yourself and feeling bad about your body and people like being rude fucking assholes and making that shit worse. Like video is just about, because I know I'm not the only person who went to school and she was skinny and thought she was fucking fat and graduated and actually like gained weight and like fucking started hating themselves. Like I know I'm not the only person. So some days, to this day, some days I look in the mirror and I'm like, bitch, you fine. Like, bitch, you fucking cute. Like, they said you wasn't cute, bitch, but you cute. And they said you wasn't cute. And then some days I look in the mirror and I literally feel disgusted with myself. Like, some days I look in the mirror and I just cry. Like, I just fucking cry. And that's okay. There is nothing wrong with looking in the mirror some days and loving who you are, and then looking in the mirror some days and not loving it so much. I just feel like if you have things that you don't like about yourself, you can either work really hard to change your perspective on those things and turn it into something you love about yourself, or you can change it. It's fucking 2018. Anything you don't like about yourself, either fucking deal with it, learn to love it, or fucking change it. So as for me, like I've decided that I want to change it, and I've decided that I want to go on this healthy journey and eat better and work out and get my body to a point where I'm satisfied with what I see when I look in the mirror. I'm totally fucking imperfect just like everybody else in the world, and even when I, you know, lose all this weight and I like get to a point where I'm happy with what I see, some days I'm still not gonna be happy when I see I'm gonna be 115 fucking pounds, and still some days I'm gonna look in the mirror and be like, ew. But I feel like the days that I look in the mirror and I love myself are just, it's gonna be greater. Like it's gonna be more days that I look in the mirror and I love who I am. And I know that this is just external, and I know that this is just shit on the outside. You know, it doesn't really make for who I really am, and I get that. But like in the grand scheme of things in real life, like everybody in the whole world can say that like sometimes the shit on the outside matters too. Like sometimes you look at what you see on the outside and sometimes you're not happy, and sometimes you want to change that shit and make that shit better, and sometimes you want to learn to live with that shit and love that shit. The shit on the inside definitely does matter. Who you are as a person on the inside, your chest, your heart, it matters. But Stuff on the outside, as superficial as it is, it matters to everybody. I guess I just wanted to make this video just to be honest about how I feel about myself sometimes, how other people might feel about themselves sometimes, because I know I'm not the only person. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you guys want me to do a series on like body image, if you guys want to see like how I started finding clothes that fit my body type, if you want to see my journey for like working out and eating healthy, if you guys want to see anything else that has to do with like this kind of video, leave a comment down below. Let me know what other kind of videos you guys want to see. Thank you so much for kicking it with a broke ass bitch. Make sure you keep loving yourself. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.